Hey guys, so at the time of recording this, we're not too sure if this video is going to go up or not, mostly because I'm dying.
So James got sunburnt
again
yesterday, but it was a relatively hot day. It was I think it was 17 degrees or
17.
something.
Okay, there we go. 17. Wee bit hotter than last time.
Yeah.
But I've got a thing called...
And I would like to reiterate that I did tell James 3 times to put on Kids Factor 50 sun cream, and he didn't listen because he was too busy talking about his next money venture.
Alright, okay. But anyway...
Businessman!
Yeah, okay. So anyway, I've got this thing called sun poisoning, it's called. So I've got a bit of a fever. Honestly, I'm really not feeling it. I'm really not well. So we're just going to record, see how we get on. If the video turns out decent, it turns out decent. But honestly, see, whenever you're not well or whatever, you're just not feeling it, the recording's not going to be that good.
Yeah.
So we'll just find out.
We'll see how far
if this video's if you're watching it, then it must have been alright. You know what I mean? So let's just jump into it. Let's see what this one's all about. Complain about your players, or in other words, complain about James.
Yes. Moan and complain about your players' DMs. Try to throw a high-effort game for a group of friends. Create NPCs with backstories, personalities, tokens, hoping they can become allies of the party, and even form friendships or romances.
I don't know, man. Sounds like DM player character shenanigans to me. Sounds like ERP and DM player character. Not off to a good start, man. Just putting that out there.
Players don't care and never interact with them. Try to create missions and jobs with mystery elements and thinking requirements with the idea of bonus rewards if they're done well. Players don't care and just bulldoze through. Create villains with morally dubious intentions and try to make them sympathetic. Players don't care and they just kill them and gloat at their power trip. Whatever, decide to stop trying. Why bother if players don't care or even engage? No more named NPCs, no more tokens. Here's point A to point B. Go kill the evil bad guy, Saturday cartoon villain guys. DM bro, where are the named PCs and where are their pictures? DM, there doesn't seem to be very much story in this one. So the bad guy was just some cultist? Is that it?
It does feel like that sometimes. I get what he's saying.
I get it, but maybe they're enjoying it more than what you think.
Yeah, you see, this is the thing. I think that's really what
maybe don't put in hella effort, but put in
enough.
Enough.
You know, the thing is, I think a lot of people... It's hard to, let's be serious, role-playing games attract kind of like the people on the spurgy side.
Really?
Do they? I would never
who?
have guessed. Have you ever been to a game store, guys? I'm just putting that out there. You smell the autism on the way. A lot of them aren't actually as bad. As far as it goes.
You smell more than the autism.
Look, all I'm saying is, role-playing games have to be at least better than card games, alright?
Yeah.
That's all I'm willing to say. However, I think a lot of people do have a hard time communicating, hard time getting across what they enjoy. Honestly, if people are just showing up to your game every week, you're already winning.
Yeah.
Ironically, if you've got people showing up every time, you're on to something. You know what I mean? They may not say that they're really enjoying it, but they must be.
They have to be.
If they're showing up on time, there you go. That's all I got to say about the matter.
Play Lord of the Rings card game. The living card game system.
No idea what that is.
No idea. We play as a group of 3 regularly, always have a blast. We do light roleplay that fits the deck we use. Guy who plays the deck with Gandalf in it made his deck revolve around Gandalf. Comes in wizard hat and pipe. I play hobbit deck and wear a silly curly wig and a cloak, etc. We don't go full on in character, but we like to get into it and do some scenarios being played. One day we decide to tentatively let a 4th mutual acquaintance play as 4th. Game allows up to 4, so we thought it would be fun to include another person. Tell him about the roleplay light edition that we do. Says that's cool. Turns up in office wear. Spends entire game trying to min-max every player. Doesn't care about what his hero cards are other than the numbers printed on them. Every encounter is a tedious slog in which he insists on finding the best move and discussing cards to death. To the point that he knows everyone's hand exactly. In the game you can discuss openly with each other, but you're strictly speaking not supposed to disclose your entire hand to each other. It helps with keeping things interesting.
All I'm going to say, just skip this one. Honestly, this just sounds like a standard card player to me.
I know.
He
showed up in normal clothes and he didn't wear a witch's nose.
You know, that's one thing I don't think I'm ever going to get into. The idea of dressing up for games. It's just not for me, dog.
You dress up like a fool anyway.
What is it?
I'm only joking.
You the
grey on grey on.
Anyway?
No, I do not. Grey on grey on grey on grey on black on grey on green.
I do. Well, I'm wearing more green these days.
Yeah.
Dark green.
Yeah.
I'm a very grey person.
You're wearing purple.
I do have some purple clothes.
With your Adidas 2 stripes.
Here, they're 3 stripes. What the fuck are you talking
three
about?
stripes, sorry.
Don't think that. Here. They're Adi. Yeah, exactly. They're 3 stripes ones.
They're not Abby Baz.
No, it's got fucking... No, they're knackered, I'll give them that, but at least like they're actual Adidas, I'll give you that.
He has so many sweatpants that whenever we go out, I'm like, don't wear your trampy ones. And he comes down with trampy ones with holes all in them.
Look, guys, I haven't actually bought clothes myself in probably about 3
Yeah, neither
years.
do I. Our son's run about the best of stuff, and I'm run about with stuff with holes in it.
I think that's just one of those, like, anytime you do go into somewhere, it's like, when you're Aussie. But he goes through them, and he goes he's
so quick.
You know, and it's one of those ones.
Big boy.
Yeah. Look, anyway, video's not about that. Let's keep going, will we?
Pretty sure everyone was at fault for this to a certain extent, but please someone be the judge. Mission was to infiltrate a city that is at war with another city-state, which we belong to, and especially to search for some missing informants. We are also somewhat known there for having started out adventure in that enemy city. One of our players is a wanted criminal in that enemy city. After starting some investigations, of course it's some kind of cult, meet with an informant at a bar. One player has a chat with the barkeep, gathering information while my character watches. Wanted character joins some guys playing cards, fumbles his rolls, another player accuses her of cheating. A fight starts that the wanted character happily joins in. Enraged card player NPC pulls out a blunderbuss and fires at her, who fumbles her cool test, starts panicking and runs out of the tavern.
Who's going to pass their cold test when you get shot out with a fucking blunderbuss?
Exactly.
Like, no, but I still say cool, even though someone's like, fucking... yeah, sure, okay, whatever.
Fumbles any test to hide herself, gets captured by the city guards who recognise her. GM stops the session here. Next day. Character is jailed and about to be executed in the arena by fighting monsters. We still have our mission though. My character argues that the higher-ups of the city are involved in occult stuff, and if we topple them, we can also free her. Other players agree. Spend the remaining day until the event to gather information, sneak into a noble's house, but also prepare freeing that character, either before the event or during it. One player meets with the jailed character to talk for a bit. Nothing really came out of this. This takes pretty much up the entire session. Afterwards, said player complains that he had nothing to do while the mission.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. I know. They're stuck in jail.
I know, you can't... Look, some minor arguing starts where I say that if we immediately set out to rescue her, we would have forfeited our actual mission. GM admits that he could have done more to involve his character. He was surprised that he did all this planning and thought we would jump right into the execution event.
Don't trust players to
do anything.
Look, I've had it where there's been a hallway. We've been stuck talking about how we're going to walk down this fucking hallway for over 45 minutes.
Yeah, been there.
Don't trust a fucking player to be able to make their mind up about any form of plan. Sometimes, this is the thing. I think this is a problem I've came across with a lot of people who play role-playing games. A lot of times, people are very like, oh yeah, sure, everyone wants to try and agree, and no one wants to, be that guy.
Yeah.
And,
just stand up, right, we're doing this.
We're just going to do this, alright, guys, come on, let's just get it done.
But sometimes if you don't have that person that's, within the group dynamic, you're going nowhere. Yeah. Nobody can do anything because nobody wants to be the person to be like, can we do this? No.
Yeah, I think, and a lot of people are like, tilly-tallying about and being like, I don't, you guys have been here. And don't tell me you haven't fucking been there, because I'm sure you've all been here.
That's why I just charge in.
And I think this is, you know what, this is probably one of the reasons why I think a lot of people take me thick, because I can be quite abrasive. Yeah. With people that don't really know me, so I think people either like me or they absolutely fucking despise me. And there's no in between. And I think that's where it is. You can be like that too, Megan, though. You're very quick with people, so you can be.
I'm not quick to judge.
No, you're not quick to judge, but I would argue that you don't suffer fools. No. I think
I would talk to anybody, and the thing is, I have a very soft spot for
Spurs.
That's why I'm married to one.
Yeah.
But I do have a very soft spot for people who find life that wee bit harder.
Yeah.
And I do try to take them under my wing.
Yeah.
But
it's hard not to.
It's hard not to. I think it's a motherly instinct in me. But yet, at the same time, don't turn around and, all the things that I've done for you, don't turn around and be like, actually, I done this all by myself, or be obnoxious about it, because then I'll shoot you the fuck down.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
Rand Jobs looking at you.
Yeah, he was a cocksucker, so he was. Anyway, yeah, honestly, this one's no one's fault. This is just, like someone had to sit there and fuck all for your session. You know what? Your fault for getting caught. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
you know what? That sounds like you problem for getting caught. Maybe don't go to fucking jail next time, guys.
So, I don't know if you know this, but we've got a website with lots of models. And whenever I say lots of models, I mean lots of models. We've got models for any setting that you can think of. With humans with biddies, animals that shouldn't have biddies but do have biddies, dwarves and elves with biddies. Look, we've got a lot of smut models. But it doesn't stop there. We really do have models for anything and everything. And to be honest, they look so good. Chef's kiss, so good. But it's not all smut for all you good Christian Minecraft server players. We've got you covered. And we even got the weebs covered too, which is unusual for this channel because we don't like weebs.
Yeah, the weebs aren't that bad, okay? They're just fun to laugh at.
We also have 5th edition subclasses and adventures, which some of them are free for download, and we sell a physical printed copy of Steel Water as well, and you can request a signed version if that's your thing, where I'll draw a penis on it for you.
If you want us to sign a couple of decks, we'll give you decks, okay, guys? That's what
anyway,
you want.
If you enjoy what we do here, go ahead and check out the website. It helps us out so much, and we don't need to worry about our YouTube overlord striking down another one of our channels. Our website is also now available as an app on Android. Also, and the winner of the daily giveaway is this guy! Yay! Woo!
Look, anyway, in for a chance to win, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, automatically entered in.
And to claim the prize, you just send an email to neckbeardiacontact@gmail.com. Let's get back to the video. Working as a paid GM and hosting a game for a group of 4 teenagers, all girls.
Right, before we jump into this, I'm just going to put it out here and say that game's either going to be kind of fun or absolutely fucking insufferable, and there's zero in between.
Whenever you say fun, it's more in the aspect if it's going to be...
Maybe they get into it. Maybe
it's going to be pure mayhem.
Yeah.
Because I know how girls play, but I can take that. That's fine.
Yeah, I can.
Or it is just insufferable.
Yeah, and then there's going to be like an OMG totally random.
Oh,
that's.
No, there's going to be at least 2, and there's going to be at least 2 in a group of 4 girls who wants to play a role-playing game. Yeah. There's 2 LOL, so totally right. I'm one pick-me girl.
Yeah, there is. Yeah. Look, let's jump into this. Let's see how bad it actually is. Okay.
Only one of them has a 5th edition rulebook. They like role-playing and talking to NPCs. Not good with combat. That's okay, that's fine.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Cleric and Druid run into melee and hit the enemies with their swords. Have to remind them to use their spells.
You?
No, because I don't play it.
Yeah, okay, you just do.
I don't play spellcasters. Yeah. No way. They do, but almost always the melee-focused ones. Ranger forgets what to roll and what to add every time. Me.
You know what? That's fine. Obviously, these people aren't very experienced. They're
quick
paying
maths.
for it.
Can't do quick maths.
We were looking after Megan's niece and nephew.
She's 9 and
she started turning around to me.
We picked her up from school.
Yeah.
And she came back from school and I made them their dinner, and then afterwards I was like, great, you have homework, come on. So I got up, pulled out her homework book, and I had one look at it. I was like, no, I'll put that back in your bag and we'll send it over your mum. I was like, I can't.
Oh, you know, the thing is, they do math completely differently.
No, it's all the working out is completely different.
I have no idea.
No.
Honest to God. But anyway, let's see, what's this all about then?
So Ranger forgets what to roll and what to add every time. Same for his animal companion. Only reason I haven't killed any PCs because they haven't been downed in a fight against a smart enough character. I do like running the game for them and they show up every time, but I'm not liking the combat in 5th edition, even though that's mostly the game's fault, not the system. Well, just make it more roleplay heavy then. Make more like negotiation based, the odd bit of combat.
Yeah.
You know,
honestly, you're getting paid for it, so it's not the end of the world.
Do what they feel what way they're feeling the game.
I think honestly, I don't think I could be a paid for a GM. I don't think I could do it. I think it would actually kill any enjoyment out of it if I did do it paid for.
Yeah.
I can talk about it all day, every day.
Yeah.
But the idea of being a paid for a GM just...
Yeah.
I think it wouldn't work out for me at all. But, I mean, for a paid... I think there's a lot worse people you can have.
Yeah.
I think you can have it worse.
These
don't seem that bad to me. You know?
Group of players made out of a few pairs of friends from different sources. Some are more experienced, some are first timers. Few in particular are quick to talk and take action and steer conversations with NPCs. One player, on the other hand, is shy and polite to a fault. Doesn't want to take part in convos if multiple players are already talking, feeling like they couldn't contribute to anything. Too polite to interrupt anyone. The less they get to talk, the more withdrawn they start to become over the session. Sometimes getting answers from them is like pulling teeth towards the end of the session. Combined with the fact that the players in question has the most abysmal dice luck in history I've ever seen. 90% of the time, rolls below average. Only rolls high with non-important stuff. The more they roll badly, the gloomier they become. Oh no.
I mean, everyone's had sessions like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes the dice gods aren't
That's just Teal's every session.
Yeah, why is he so bad?
He's so
bad.
bad.
Oh my god, it's actually ridiculous. I've never met.
I want to see him roll actual dice though to see if it's just as bad.
I think it has to be something with roll 20 on the back end.
It has to be.
He's got at least a -5.
Somebody put a bug on his because it's all the time.
It's wild, like.
Has started to actively avoid rolling whenever they can literally see fun being slowly sapped out of the player through each session thanks to all of this. Has started to somewhat resent other players even though everyone is sympathetic and trying to help. Yeah.
It sounds like you should start playing a bard.
Yeah.
Unironically, I think.
Yeah.
I think honestly, make them play a bard. Just be like, trust me, give it a go.
What are they playing? It didn't even say what they were playing, did it?
Doesn't say. I honestly think, like, something like that, maybe they should at least give it a go.
Yeah.
Something bit charisma based, maybe so they're pushed into more situations.
And they have to talk, like, that maybe they're the talkative one in the group.
Yeah. Also, they've got a lot of modifiers to pretty much everything. Mm-hmm. So, you know, they've got a good average goal. You know, I don't know. That's my only advice to someone like that. I do kind of feel bad for them.
I know.
You do get that sometimes, though. Some days you just get it where your goal is just dog shit.
And you're brain dead playing.
Yeah.
Sometimes, like, you sit down, you can't think. You've had a tough day and you go to sit down and play and you're,
Yeah.
Be me, 30-year-old grumpy DM. One player is a young 22, half black, half white weed head who is an amazing role player and great player. One is a 24-year-old waste of space lardass who is there to kill shit and argues with me sometimes to get his way. Not just enough to kick him. Recovering that guy used to be way worse. You?
It's not me.
Recovering that guy used to be way worse. Argues with me sometimes to get his way, but not enough to kick him.
I don't argue with Teal, alright? I don't argue with him. I just try and put across that maybe I should be getting advantage in this current situation. I'm just putting forth...
Oh no, wait, the next one's here.
Alright, okay.
One is a 29-year-old Chad who thinks the game revolves around him and is constantly an hour more late because he buys all soul pizza.
Alright, well, okay, maybe I can work with that one, maybe. I'm 29, alright?
Yeah. One is a fine player. Not much to say about him. One is a 23-year-old skinny short guy who's so far up his fat girlfriend's ass he could eat corn out of her colon. Ugh. He constantly stops after 3 hours in game to call her. Our sessions are usually 4. Well, now
he's one of those types of guys. Yeah.
Now adding fine player's wife, who is probably autistic, but was a good player when she filled in for fat ass, who was in a THC coma after eating 10 edibles from Weedhead.
Honestly, like, I'm not even joking. I've only played, like, I know a few boys, like, smoking all green, but the only one that I think that actually been a terrible experience was this guy I played 40k with, because he would literally smoke like 3 bongs before we would go in, and like he was just brain dead the entire time, and it was just pointless playing against him.
Yeah.
It really was.
But there's a lot of thinking involved in 40k. If you're playing the tabletop, you have to think about like 6 moves ahead to be able to think, right, how am I going to do this?
Quite literally.
The guy can't even think about his fingers right now. Like, he's gone.
I'm not even joking. He would straight up he would smoke 3 bongs back to back, and then go on in, and he would like you'd be in that stage where he could hardly.
Man's
talk.
On the table.
Yeah.
Man's in the fight.
I was like, man, come on. Like, I don't know. It just got to a point where I was like, I don't think I'll link him up to see if we'll play next week type of mentality, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Been running the game for a while now. Party are aight. But game has been wearing thin for me lately. Ugh. One player who's a long-time friend, playing in games with him, and it was fun. Said player gets an item that allows him to make 4 attacks in a turn for basically free. Default is 1 at his level. Realised there was a rule to this ammo which made it extremely volatile. That's on me. and clarify I'll be introducing it next session. Basically means the weapon has a 2 to 3 chance of misfiring when it's used. Was that not like your peg leg?
No, my peg leg didn't misfire. Didn't have misfire.
We were playing a game that had like 2 to 3 chances of misfiring. I don't know what it was. It was something, I don't know.
I can't remember.
Player pitches a fit, complains about how other player characters are invincible. They are not. One in particular gets melted when left on his lonesome in combat. This player gloats about it when they get decked. Gets into the argument over the specific wording over certain rules, desperately trying to dodge this nerf. Other player members were getting annoyed at turns taking ages, yet he cannot fathom this. Still wants OP item. I don't budge, he continually gets annoyed. We move on. Later, party are at a ball. As an aside, this player usually refuses to engage in roleplay and often tries to mag dump anything he sees that is both a villain and is speaking for more than 5 seconds.
Honestly, if you, tell me you're not going to mag dump whenever you hear that magic item that he has. That item in general. Come on.
This one time, he tries talking to a villain NPC I've introduced. Reveals super secret shit that was essentially the equivalent of telling Himmler you know about Auschwitz as a common pauper, or telling the CCP you know about the I can never say that word.
Everyone knows about the Tavern Square. Come on.
NPC starts attacking this PC for knowing too much. Player concludes that he should just never do roleplay because nothing ever works. If I was this harsh with your character in X campaign, you would have been really mad and salty. Fails to see why what he did was incredibly retarded and why the above statement is irrelevant.
Yeah, some people are just going to be like that.
Yeah, some people want a lot in life. And they just can't get it.
Yeah, they're never going to get it. Let's be fucking serious. Yeah, there's not much to put on that fella. It's like sometimes DMs make mistakes. Sometimes you were given an item that was much stronger than what it should have been. Mm-hmm. It's okay, but we're just going to fix it for next session. Yeah, we'll let you have it for this session. That's fine. Sometimes okay, a good example was Mr. V gave me a cloak of invisibility. I didn't use it all that much because I knew finally Tail would just take it off me, so I limited myself as a guide. And also, I had that high of a stealth goal anyway.
It didn't really matter.
Yeah. I didn't really need that. Yeah. You know what I mean? I just didn't. Yeah. And, sometimes, right? Sometimes, for gameplay purposes, it's okay.
Easy. What?
Look,
where's the fun in it if you didn't have some sort of...
All I'm going to say is MMOs and video games, I think, genuinely ruin people forever.
Being too OP.
Best in slot items, all that type of stuff. Oh, you need lead gear. You need these buffs. You're gonna lead log. And let's be serious. A good 80% of people that have played WoW have also played playing games at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the amount of crossover between World of Warcraft and people that play
role-playing
games is kind of high. Let's play higher than most. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like. No, I can't say that joke. Never mind. I'll just keep going. I was going to say a joke.
Pause. Let me hear the joke.
Okay. Look, all I'm going to say is I can't say it, but it's
we can't. No, we can't.
It's something to do about League of Legends.
Okay.
And that player base,
that's it. Right? Yeah.
We all know what that player base is like. I'm just putting it out there. And you all know. You know exactly what I'm talking about, guys. So I think
James showing his power level.
Look, all I'm saying is that's where we're going to wrap up. By the way, we got a 30% sale.
Yeah.
Sale's done amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
But I'm actually sorry to say already, because the sale's done that well, we're already so backlogged.
Yeah, don't forget, it's just us and one other person who helps us, and that's it.
Yeah, so
we're you'll get them.
Don't worry, 30% off and
a lot of files are messing up. So
it's not too many. There's only been a couple that we've been having a hard time with. But it's going to get there. We are getting kind of bottlenecked at this moment in time. But 30% off sale, so that's pretty cool. So you may as well make the most of that.
Make the most of it while it's here. It's till the end of May, so.
Also, we got a new channel.
Yeah.
That we haven't really spoken about.
No, that we put up a video. On Saturday?
Yeah, let me just get up the thumbnail here. I got to see it. The BBC Bill got my wife pregnant.
Terminally online. Check the link down below.
Yeah, so that's the thing. We're trying to make the most fucked up channel imaginable and hopefully it gets monetized. Otherwise,
don't say it. But it's fun today.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what? It keeps this
and we don't want this channel getting yeeted anytime soon.
The thing is, how many channels have we went
and I'm sick of you moaning about us doing Reddit videos, so we're not going to do them. They're on the other channel.
Yeah, exactly. They're on a different channel now, so you don't need to worry about it so much. This channel is strictly roleplay. Well, not strictly.
Strictly. It's not strictly. Exactly.
You know, it's all going to be somewhat legal.
Somewhat. Not again.
We try, okay? Is there anything else worth bringing up, Megan? Anything you can think of?
No, James got fried like a potato.
Yeah, I got burnt really bad.
Like he's crispy, like with a W.
I had an idea to do something, guys, and I don't know if it's a horrible idea or not, but I think it would be really fun. So I've been complaining to Garbu for ages about why doesn't he make a Metal Gear Solid expansion to the Veil Guiders, because his system is perfect for a Metal Gear Solid one. So I just said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to do it myself. So I'm just pretty much going to remake Shadow Moses, essentially. I get Garbu to like Veil Guiders it up so Konami doesn't literally leap me.
Are you sure about this?
I don't know, I think it'd be fun.
Yeah, okay.
I love Metal Gear Solid.
I know you do.
I'll play Metal Gear Solid. Anyone that's played Metal Gear Solid, you guys will definitely play a Metal Gear Solid game. And honestly, the Veil Guider system is perfect. So I know I can do whatever, and Garbu's not going to shout at me. Too much. Well, you know what? He did shout at me. So whenever we were like live streaming a game for a while, and I played Centaur with NoobTube. Well, it wasn't a NoobTube. It was a grenade launcher, and I worshipped the great and powerful George Bush. And I said to Garbu, why are you putting George Bush into this game to be like a god, the god of shock and awe, the god of he brings death from above, the bringer of drones. You know, come on. And Garbu was like, you can see it just draining out of him. He's like, no, James, please don't, please let the joke die. I thought it was really funny, guys. Like, that's where we're gonna love yous and leave yous. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out the links, check out the seal, all that good stuff. See you later.
Bye.
All those moments will be lost in time.